In today's gaming news, Divinity Original Sin launches today, Smite has over 4 million players, and Warlords of Draenor enters closed beta. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. My name is Force, here with your day's gaming news. First up today, it is the official launch of Divinity Original Sin. This is the turn-based RPG from Larian Studios that takes you back to the roots of classic RPG games. It's going to be something very similar to the old school Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale. And I just recently, I think the other week, put up a video sort of giving a basic recap as to what Divinity Original Sin is. So it's a turn-based RPG, but you move throughout the game world freely. It's got crazy amounts of environmental interaction where you can pick up and move barrels and benches, combine various things like a stick and a bunch of nails to make yourself a weapon, and a ton of NPC dialogue, just a whole bunch of lore soaked into this game. So if you're looking for an old school RPG, this definitely looks like it could be one for you. Keep an eye out for reviews, which should be coming out within the next few days. Also take a look at, player reviews on things like Reddit and on the Steam forums. But overall, there's been a lot of positive conversation around this game, and I've enjoyed what I've experienced with it. I hope to give it another look at some point this week, and if I do, I will be sure to provide you guys with some additional video coverage. Next up in news, Smite reportedly has over 4 million players as of this moment. According to an interview with Red Bull, Hi-Rez Studios COO Todd Harris said that at the game's release in late March, we were at 3 million players, and we are now well over 4 million. He also went on to say that since the game went into beta, there's been a steady increase in population with every subsequent month, leading to their now milestone of over 4 million players. So I spent a lot of time playing Smite back in the day. I did a whole video series covering all of the gods that were available at the time, and I really enjoyed the game. And although I'm not playing it at the moment, I do feel it is a high quality title, and definitely one that you should take a look at if you like MOBAs and if you like that third person. It sort of feels like an MMO's version of a MOBA game. So definitely give it a look if you haven't already. It's a free-to-play game. I really enjoyed it, and if you hop in now, you can join one of the 4 million people who are currently playing. And last up in news today, World of Warcraft's upcoming expansion, the Warlords of Draenor, has just entered closed beta. It actually started late last week. They had previously been doing a Friends and Family alpha, but it's been opened up to a lot more people. Specifically, they're inviting old school veterans of the game, press, fan sites, friends and family, as well as various people who have opted in as a beta tester. Now, if you hop in and you do get a chance to play, you'll have access to Shadow Moon Valley if you're the Alliance, or Frostfire Ridge, I believe it's called, if you're the Horde. I've been playing over the past few days. I've already put up a couple videos. I'll probably be live streaming some gameplay as well, most likely this afternoon. So if you hop on over to Twitch, you might catch me while I'm playing it live. So far, I'm enjoying it. It seems to be going along the cycle as I typically do with WoW. I had my big 5-6 year stint where I just played WoW nonstop, and then I've come back, since I quit, I've come back for every expansion to play for a couple months, and that may very well be all that happens here with Warlords of Draenor. But every time I come back, I'm hit with that nostalgia wave, and it's still a quality title, even though it's pretty ancient at this point. I mean, I played it for long enough that it's obviously a well put together MMO. People, will argue about the direction that they've taken over the years, and I'm sure I have plenty of things where I could say, I kind of wish it was still like this. But so far I've been hopping in, and even though it's in beta and it's still a little buggy, as is to be expected, I've been overall enjoying it. I really like the zone that I'm going through. I think it looks really cool. And I'll say this, I'm not too happy. They've pruned the abilities of the classes, specifically my warrior. He's got like 5 skills now. Like, it's nothing for me to do in combat. It's kind of absurd, but that's going through iteration. It's beta again. All that stuff will change. Either way, if you haven't gotten in and you're interested in, go ahead and opt into the beta. I'll be doing some videos over the course of the next few weeks while I'm playing through the beta. The content is fairly limited at the moment, though, so there's only so much for me to cover. But anyways, yeah, I feel like today's episode was kind of like an advertisement for all these companies. Is that what the force feed always is? Anyways, I guess that's gonna do it for today's episode of the show. This is kind of a weird show. So check out Divinity Original Sin, launched today. Smite has over 4 million players. How do you guys feel about Smite? Are you playing it right now? Are you one of those 4 million? And World of Warcraft, Warlords of Draenor did just enter closed beta. If you haven't gotten in and you're interested, again, you can opt in right now. And I really feel like Did people pay me to do this episode? This is so weird. I feel like I'm just, it's like an ad. Today's episode was an ad. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more great gaming coverage here on the channel. Another Force Feed coming up this Wednesday. Hope you guys have a great day. Keep watching and keep owning. I mean, seriously, like, look, I would not complain if people thought that I was some giant company shill based on this episode. Oh yeah, Divinity Original Sin, that's a great game. You should look at that. Oh, I also really like Smite. You should play that too. And in World of Warcraft, you should play that. It's like, just give me your money. They're not doing it yet, but based on this episode, I should be given money. Someone give me money. Anyone. Oh, the internet. Thank you.